Stips Finance, an interest rates trading platform, is trying to overcome the ecosystem-wide reluctance in decentralized finance to embrace more complex financial instruments. So joining us now is Ming, the founder and CEO of Stips Finance, right here live in Baha Mar. Thank you so much for joining us, Ming.
Thanks for having me. Good morning to you.
All right, so as a derivatives platform, you have a lot of decisions to make in terms of what protocol you're going to go with, as well as AMM and order books. And I understand that you are switching from AMM to the OrderBook model. So maybe you could walk through and tell our viewers the difference between AMM and OrderBook and why you're making this transition.
Yeah, sure. So AMM stands for Automated Market Maker, and it was most popularized by the Uniswap V2 model. And it provides liquidity across a wide range of prices, and it allows for easy liquidity providers to provide liquidity. However, the drawback is that you have very sparse liquidity across a very wide range of prices. So we realized, talking with market makers, talking with liquidity providers in the space, that they want to provide concentrated liquidity around certain prices. And I think this is one of the main reasons why we felt
were you having a hard time to creating liquidity and...
Exactly. Well, I think creating liquidity around, concentrated liquidity around certain prices, and also the flexibility for participants to place limit orders and place certain liquidity around prices that they want to get executed.
So what is your transaction volume like, and how many users are you seeing on your platform?
So right now we are still seeing very early growth, and our transaction volume is in the hundreds of thousands a day. And so we realized that one of the main feedback from our customers, from our traders, is that liquidity is very sparse, right? And so we wanted to switch to an order book model to have more concentrated liquidity. And that is a very different model to the AMM model. And so we wanted to look at a different approach of providing liquidity on a layer 2 solution. And so we are also looking to build on a zero-knowledge protocol, and we've been talking with various zero-knowledge teams. Yeah.
That's interesting. We'll get to that. But on the automated market maker front, what the appeal for that was that it eliminated the need for an order book. It was more decentralized in a way. It was immediate. It was automated. Yeah. And so did that just, is that, I suppose it has its flaws, I suppose.
Yeah.
And the order book, it seems more like a traditional finance route. Is that a drawback, or?
I think there's definitely pros and cons to both. So even if you look at a lot of DeFi protocols like Uniswap, the Uniswap V3 protocol is very similar to an order book because it allows you to place concentrated liquidity at certain price ranges, which is in effect very similar to how an order book works. The benefit of having a AMM is the easy access that people can provide liquidity in basically a wide range of prices.
Now, you mentioned zero-knowledge proofs. So how are you incorporating that into your fixed income platform?
Yeah, so the main reason we are looking at zero-knowledge technology is for scalability, right? And we believe that zero-knowledge is one of the long-term solutions for scaling, and especially if we're running an order book, it's going to require a lot of transaction throughput. And so in the current, I think in the current ecosystem, zero-knowledge technology has a very high chance of success. And we've been very impressed with the progress of the zero-knowledge technology. And so it's been very, I guess we're very bullish on that.
So I'm wondering, are most of your traders, are they crypto speculators, basically? And so when will it become more of an actual market versus just a bunch of speculators?
Yeah, that's a great question. So we found that a lot of our traders are, like you mentioned, speculators or people with financial background, or traditional financial background, and they understand interest rate swaps. They understand they can use it not just for speculation, but also for hedging and for using interest rate swaps to get leverage exposure to yield. And so I think as the space matures and as there's more institutional capital flowing into DeFi and understanding DeFi, then there's going to be more demand for these sophisticated interest rate derivatives.
Oh, and one more quick question. You are leaving Arbitrum for a new protocol. Can you say which one and why?
We can't say which one yet, but it will be. We will definitely be
but why are you leaving
looking
then?
to. I think Arbitrum is great, but they use optimistic rollup technology, which is we
is it
feel
a liquidity problem?
I would say it's more of a technical problem rather than a liquidity problem, because from a technical standpoint, if we want to build an order book, we need to have a very high throughput. And so with the current setup on Arbitrum, at least from our technical point of view, it's not suitable for, say, a order book model.
All right. So when are we going to learn which blockchain you're going to go to? Solana? We're in the Solana Haka House.
Yeah, I think, Solana has a lot of great products and great protocols, including Serum, which runs OrderBook model, right? But
yes or no, Solana, Serum, yes or no?
I think, right now we're staying in the Ethereum ecosystem, so I can't give you a definitive answer.
All right.
Yeah, but I think there's pros and cons.
Thank you.
With Solana, there's robustness issues, right, and reliability issues. Yes, they have a very high throughput. Yes, they have a very high TPS.